My name's Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retromation, and welcome back to Reto and Rhaps Race the Same Maps. Hey, Reto.
What?
It's time to go.
Okay. Okay, Rhaps. Why not? Sure. What items did you get today? We're playing as the Paradox today, right? Would you like to check your character? Is it purple and wiggling all around?
Okay, yes, purple.
Yes.
Wiggling? It's more like a motion camouflage effect. Maybe like the top of water, like a pond, scummy water ocean.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to say that in one word.
Mm-hmm. Well, I couldn't even say it given as many words as I tried. Scummy water ocean.
The more words, the worse. Why say?
I could have just said like a brackish pond, which would have been oof.
Yeah.
Solid use of diction, but instead, no, I decided to go for the more embarrassing one. I got alien sidearm.
I was gonna say I want that.
Hey,
Launch an alien?
It's just a powered up version of it.
Yeah.
That would be what this game would do as well. Like it would launch alien.
Yeah. So alien sidearm, you said?
Yeah, alien sidearm and the my passive item is so garbage that I don't even remember it. It is no, actually it's lichy trigger finger.
Oh, nice. I got alien launcher and lichy trigger finger.
Damn.
Yeah, I know,
Must be
right?
some sort of a cedar drum.
Something like that. I have the wind-up gun and Holy Grail.
Well, Holy Grail is good at least.
Yeah. If I get guns that aren't bad, this is great.
It's not even guns that aren't bad. Gun that isn't bad.
Yeah,
You can just
exactly.
take a hit at any time.
I need gun that's not bad, please. I mean, ammo is a problem.
It does only restore 50%. So if it restores to the makeshift, does it fill it?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It rounds up, I think.
Exceedingly glad to hear it.
Why do you ask? No, you don't. No, we don't play mind games anymore. That was in our childhood.
I don't need to play mind games at this point. I just play the game.
My mind plays its own games. I don't need to add any.
Yeah. I prefer everything else just be simple and easy to pass.
Exactly. Just no lies. No no games either. Just like I've given up on playing video games because quite frankly, pixels are telling lies, you know? Like simulated creatures, simulated guns, simulated floors. Come on, they're all lies. They're not real.
Yeah, well, pixel's not really that color.
It's true. It's a combination of all kinds of color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. 3 different pixels stacked on top of one another.
Yeah, in a trench coat. Stop lying, pixels. We know. We know. So Rhapsody?
I was thinking it was that you'd stop playing games altogether because they are considered kid-directed content. Oh,
that's true. That too. Quite frankly, like, you know,
So that is the question. After Copper, you're gonna have to change from being a games YouTuber because obviously that's not allowed. It's illegal, and Susan will actually extrajudicially kill you.
Yeah, I know.
It's not really extrajudicial when she is the judge, jury, and executioner.
And she's also YouTube. It's quite frankly, it seems like a conflict of interest. But
it does, but honestly, they apparently didn't nut that out when they were picking out the Copper rules.
It's
so
okay.
What adult-directed content are you going to change to providing to the YouTube platform?
I mean, I can't believe you've forgotten already. I answered this in episode 50. I am a car YouTuber now. I think you forgot. I am only doing car stuff because I'm pistons and V8 engines, and I already forgot the other thing. It's okay. Yeah, that's right. 4-stroke, 5-stroke. Yep.
Just add an extra stroke.
Oh, I needed to say
20% extra stroke.
I needed to say something. There was you said that it can't go any higher than 4 or something, and I looked it up, and it is true. But there is also apparently a guy who laid out plans to make make one with an extra stroke, whatever it means. It's like not a real thing yet, but apparently it might be. So maybe I am a great car YouTuber because I'm on the cutting edge.
Okay, yeah, there's probably someone out there with a design for a flux capacitor, but that doesn't make it work.
I mean, it doesn't make it not work.
Well, that's true. Actually, if anything, it's more likely to make it work than to make it not work, so... I guess.
Get wrecked.
You're right. Sorry, my bad. I was wrecked.
And as a result, if I jump off a hill, I'm more likely to fly than to not fly because I said so right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? By the same token.
You know what? I don't think that sounds correct, but you were right about the last thing, so as far as I'm concerned, go for it, bud.
I've always not wanted to fly. I've never...
Are you afraid of heights?
Yes.
Rito?
Very. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm afraid of falling. I believe I believe is what we said last time. But
damn it, I can never entirely remember which conversations I've had with you.
It's
punchline that you provided to them.
There's too many things that anyone says ever. Like, people need to just be okay with recycling the same stuff so that we can have days off of thinking.
Yeah, I back when I was 20 and I was like meeting more people more frequently, I would explain that I have about like a 10-minute like hot reel, and if they stay near me for longer than that, they're gonna hear the same joke again as I'm trying to tell it to impress someone else. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that would be me if I interacted with humans outside. That would be me.
I mean, look, apparently interacting with humans outside isn't necessarily a great way to continue doing so.
Yeah, but also to interact with humans outside, you must interact with humans outside. That is factually true. I keep getting hit on stinking easy bosses. But I don't know. Like I wish people should just have a little sensor, like a light sensor on their forehead. And it's like you ask them a question, and the light sensor tells you the truth. And it's like, and at the end of every conversation, you go, "Were you happy with what I said to you?" And it blinks green or red. Did you like what I said? And it blinks green or red in every conversation. That's what we need.
But you realize that like humans will want anonymity, so they're gonna add on top of that the system that, oh no, but after I have a social interaction with someone, I can go online and rate them. And they'll be able to check their reviews. Yeah, which would be way worse. Like I would like in the moment,
I know,
the confirmation that hey, this conversation went well, it's all fine. But I would be refreshing that page constantly. Like
yeah, like did they change their mind yet? Did they change their mind yet? Here's the thing. The newest hit security would in that world would be a hat. So get making some hats. #1 security measure. It's like how people make the really expensive things that cover up your laptop's webcam when you could literally just put some duct tape there.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like a hat. You could also just grow your hair out.
I'm in the middle of doing that.
You can also just cut it out of your forehead. Way more metal.
I think I'll go with that option, frankly. It's just rad as hell.
It's metal.
Sends a message.
Metal as it gets. So I haven't been out of my house for like 3 days, and normally that's normally I actually do. Despite all the jokes, I go outside my house. I do leave my house. Like I never go a day without it. But like, I've been within the proximity of my house, probably within like 15, 20 feet, because we got a blizzard and I can't open my front door.
Yeah. So how did that work? How does that do? Because obviously snow isn't really a thing in the great sunburnt land down under. So how? I have a couple of blizzard etiquette questions.
Please ask. I brought it up because I thought this would be an interesting topic for someone who does not have blizzards, or even close to them.
if you have a neighbor,
Yeah.
and they are blizzarded in,
Yeah.
do you just like have like a pact that like I'll just come and bail you out, you come bail me out if it happens to me?
We definitely don't have a pact, and nobody definitely did it for us. In theory, if you're like, probably if you socially interact with your neighbor, they probably would be like if you had kind of like a talking relationship. Unfortunately, the one neighbor we have that we've spoken a single word to was smart enough to leave the state before this blizzard hit. So we basically didn't have the option. But somebody who lives close to us did snowblow part of our sidewalk, which was nice. But we still couldn't open our front door, which was like the bigger thing.
Yeah,
it's like
sidewalk is probably fine.
It was like
I guess,
cart before the horse. I mean, they're gonna come through and they're gonna plow, and we're literally not gonna have a sidewalk for 3 months anyway. So I don't know why they did it, but it was a nice gesture. Stupid, but a nice gesture. We're literally not gonna be able to use that sidewalk for 3 months because one day of snow. That was just too much.
And that snowblower couldn't be used on the door instead?
I mean, to be fair, it would have been a lot more work to get to our door. Because, like, when I say there was a blizzard, I mean, like, the street next to us, the cars are completely under the snow. They are beneath the snow. So it would be a lot of work. It would have been a very nice gesture for someone who we've never spoken a word to.
Okay.
But we have, thankfully, our back door opens inward. Our front door opens outward. Our back door opens inward, which matters a lot in this state, and I don't know why all doors don't just open inward for this very reason. So for 2 days, we've been shoveling to get to the front door, and we just got there today. 2 days. it's just so much work. It's so much work that it's way too exhausting to get it all done. This much snow to get to our front door so we could open it.
The thing that I hate the most is this sounds like incredibly annoying, but to me it sounds like an adventure.
It is, and it's like there's this weird bit of camaraderie that everyone has when stuff like this happens here, because it's like everybody you see on the street is like, this sucks, why do we live here? But like everybody thinks it. So like it's like a mutual bonding. It's like how people on the internet that just decide the new company that's the number one worst. It's like that, but it's like, oh man, there was a blizzard. Like the mall is closed. Like you cannot. Every single part of the entire mall is closed. School's been closed for 3-4 days, I think. It's just like, it's all closed, and everybody's just like, why do we live here? And it's like, it's a fun little bit of camaraderie in a place where, like, it's like blizzards are like the Pokemon Go for people who don't like even trying to like Pokemon.
All right, yeah, I can see it. Instead of going outside and asking, "Oh, what'd you catch? What's around here?" It's just like cold enough for you, mate.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, actually.
Yes, it's exactly like that. Yeah, it's like it's like just exchanging different forms of like displeasure. It's just like, this sucks, or this really sucks, or why does this suck for you? Oh man, I had to cancel my this. Oh man, I can't go to work. I can't make money. Like, I can't, I'm supposed to go to the freaking hospital. Like, it's like 20 different reasons why it sucks, and everyone's sharing it. It's a little bit of camaraderie. Like, man, I can't wait to leave this place. Or, man, wish it was summer. Only 4 months, 5 months, 6 months to go.
So at the start of blizzard season, do you have to start getting your anecdote ready?
I mean,
you're gonna have
in
to
theory.
tell it to, a fair few people.
In theory, I kind of just, like, only go outside to do that stuff if I have headphones. For the most part. But I nod and I'm like, yeah, this really does suck. Or like, I'm glad my car's not one of the ones that's completely buried or something, like, just trying not to complain.
It seems a bad idea to just park under a bunch of snow a bit.
I know.
Drive a car, so
I know. You don't drive a car. There's no snow there. It's pretty dumb. They just like They just put it into 20th gear. I know cars. I'm a car channel. And then they just go right into the snowbank. And then they get out and they shovel the rest of the snow on top of it.
Insanity.
It's crazy. You would think that you wouldn't want to do that. But they do it for the story. Because it's just... the thing about Minnesota, apparently... it's hard to know when you actually live somewhere, whether or not something's true, but apparently one of the things that it's like very known for is obviously like the big thing that always gets shared about it in the US is that it's like overly nice. But the second thing is that you're overly nice, but you're never quite happy. So it's like, it's supposed to be, you go outside and you can never say, I'm doing good. You always have to say, not bad. Like, you can never... In Minnesota, you are apparently, like, nobody ever says, fully commits to being good. Because then you might have to uncommit to being good. You just, like, won't complain. So it's, like, implying that you have complaints, but you won't give them. And there's a lot of that.
That strikes me more as, like, a kind of, like, a stoic British kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of, like, I don't know. I don't know a lot about Minnesota, but there's some kind of like, I don't know if it's just some kind of Scandinavian heritage very present here. I don't know if that's what it is or what. But
yeah, I mean, I could see that. Like,
I have no idea.
Scandinavian influence for the recognition of that kind of like constance of emotion.
Yeah.
Weirdly. But also being broadly nice.
Yeah, just like, there's problems, but I'm not going to put them on you. I'm not going to put them on me either.
I love that as a philosophy, though.
Yeah, I'll put them on you. You should sort them in some way. You should not bury them too deep down, because it comes, like people say the catchphrase is Minnesota nice, but then the second layer that everybody says is more real is Minnesota passive aggressive.
Ah, I mean, everyone has their own specific, like, special version of passive aggressive. What makes Minnesotans more passive aggressive than others?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah, well, you'll learn. That's a little more outwardly aggressive, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's aggressive. I don't know what makes. See, the thing is, like, I constantly say I feel like in every situation, but also in being a Minnesotan, I feel like an alien looking in. So I'm like, what do they do, the Minnesotans? But I'm like, it's one of those things where I surely I do some of it, obviously. Like I was raised in it. But I don't know the specifics. I don't know what makes it weird. I don't know what makes it uniquely passive-aggressive. But I think it's just the fact that, like, anywhere that gets labeled anything, like, everybody there has heard it. Everybody in Minnesota knows they're supposed to be nice. So I think there's, like, a layer of that, like, that expectation. So, like, maybe they're trying to keep up a front that they're nice.
Yeah.
When they're not. I don't know. But
I wonder if prickish Canadians feel some sense of duty when traveling to keep up the name of their countrymen.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure. Like, everybody, like, whenever I've traveled outside of the state, people are like, Minnesota is so cute. They're just so cute because you're all so nice. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I've met a lot of very unnice people. But it's like, I will try to represent the niceness well, and probably overly so. But that might just be anxiety.
And all you need is a bunch of people doing that, and you have created the nicest state.
I know, it's true. Everybody, that's the thing, is just, we need to start a little thing where every single place on Earth, people are saying that it's the nicest place on Earth, because then everybody there will feel an obligation to win the contest. And that's the thing. Except for then some places will rebel and be like, we want to be the meanest place on Earth. Because it's really, really easy to be that, because everybody's trying to be the nicest. And we'll win by default, because nobody's trying. And there'll be one place that just really sucks.
I the entire time I was like, okay, punchline, but can't make fun of any.
Yeah,
particular
yeah.
place
Good luck.
with
Good
that.
luck. Good luck. I feel like the only way to go with that joke is to create a play on words with a country's name, without, and even that is dicey. But
No, I'm gonna tap out before trying to think of a country's name.
Yeah.
Joined with bad, or I don't know how I would even manage to do it.
United States of Bad. There you go. We're all done.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Now we can quit. Well, we're not ahead.
Speaking of, who is ahead? Because I am severely having difficulty with this final floor. I'm full clearing.
I'm ahead.
Dragon kill.
I just killed the dragon, like as you said.
Yeah,
I got after doing. I did like the what is it? The Winchester challenge on the 4th floor, and I got the finished gun.
Whoa! So did you complete all of them or none of them?
All of them.
Targets.
All of them.
Okay.
Or wait, I think all of them. I don't know.
You could get it from the brown chest from completing
It's
none
true.
of them.
It's true. It's true. It's interesting in that way.
It's weird actually, because that's probably like the point at which our runs diverged, because I missed one of them and I got the shotgun full of love.
Oh, well, I had wax wings, so it'd probably be sad if I missed them.
All right, I should have managed to pick those up earlier. That would have helped. Actually, hang on. You killed the dragon. Why am I fighting the dragon? Die now.
You can kill the dragon. It's okay.
No, I'm gonna let the dragon knock all of the coins out of me because I got the loot bag. You can see them all on the ground.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a run the other day where I had the loot bag and I wanted my money to hit 0, but then I learned it's percentage based and it won't let you.
Ugh.
Gross.
Rude as hell. I'm standing here until I get as close to 0 as possible.
I mean, unless I'm proven wrong. You can continue my research. What do you
17, 12.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
10.
Oh.
Dead.
Oh. The research dies with him. Oh boy. All right.
I don't know, if I had more life, maybe I would have been able to make it, but we'll have to find out whether or not that's possible in a later episode.
Yeah.
Usually that's a segue piece of we'll see if that's possible in a later episode. But yeah, sure. Let's just try and recreate the conditions exclusively for that.
It's the new series. It's gonna be over very soon. We'll launch it with a new
to research.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds kind of fun. I was definitely toying with the idea of doing like a Mythbusters Gungeon type thing, where like everybody submitted like, I always wondered if this and this worked, or I wonder if you found this and used this, if this would this, and that was an idea I had before, and it sounds genuinely kind of interesting. But
it does. I fear for like all those Mythbuster type things. Like the quality of the questions is the most impactful thing as to whether or not it's like a worthwhile video to watch.
Yeah, it's like I talked about this recently, but the Mythbusters, they had an episode that scarred me as a kid because I think this was a poor choice to even do this as to make this joke. They were doing their normal myth, and in every episode they have the big normal myth, and then they have like a side myth that they do like to kind of tease you to come back after commercial break or something. They do like, this is our myth that we're gonna test when you come back. It's our mini myth, and then they come back from commercial break and they do it. This one they were doing a myth about if you put a cat in a microwave, would it explode? And they said that before the commercial break, and they came back and they're like, just kidding, we're not gonna do that. I was a freaking kid. I was terrified. I did not watch. I turned it off. My parents had to tell me that my parents had to tell me that they didn't actually blow up a cat.
Baby Reto is so sweet.
Just like, I can't believe they're gonna blow up a cat on television. I don't want to see this. I can't believe this.
I feel like in my youth I would have been tricked more by the inverse of someone saying, oh, this is really shocking things gonna happen, and me going, ha 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 ha, yeah, it won't, that's a joke, and then seeing something awful.
Yeah. Oh,
like
man.
especially online.
Yeah, I mean, if it was online, that cat would have blown up, and I would have cried.
Yeah.
I would have been scarred even more. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, for the moment,
Thank you for watching.
Rhapsody, his name's been Reto Retromation. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's the playlist in the description down below with all contents on this game, past, present, future, as well as a link to the Croc 2 game facts again. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Next time we blow up a cat, tune in.